Hi guys, and welcome back to the How Trader X channel. And today we have a quick recap on the market trade that I took on the last yesterday on the Euro NZD dollar Euro NZD. And this is a long bias on the bullish trend. When I look at the daily time frame, I use three consecutive time frames: daily, H4, and M15. So the main thing is I can use the daily time frame and H4 for the trend buyer, and then I have the trade execution on M15 on the 15-minute time frame. So we move. Firstly we need the trend. In this scenario on the Euro NZD, we can see that this trade on the bullish trend when the first August of 2025 have a very big candle on the lead time frame show that the buyer is take advantage on this market, and then the that can put the Euro NZD be above the EMA trending, show that this is the sign for the continuation for the bullish trend. So when then I can with that I can have the bias for the trade. When I look at the Euro NZD, I'm just looking for the long bias. Now we move on to X4. X4 is the main key level identification for myself to have the trade. Firstly, I can look at the day from the 6th August to the 7th August. I can see that this candle create a fair value gap with a bullish fair value gap, and this candle create another bullish fair value gap. But I choose this one because at the London session on the 7th August 2025, I can have market structure creation on 15-minute time frame. So this is the reason why I choose this gap rather than this gap. Even both gap can have the market structure. Both gap is still have the losing trade. But to be so objective, I use this one because this is based on myself and I know this is myself and I just consistently execute the trade. And first, look at this candle. I can have the volume profile to find that this is the price change on the markets, but without the volume. So this is the signal for the trade. And then I can go back, go lower to the 15-minute time frame. I can see that the trade on the London section have a quick reaction on the fair value gap. This is the fair value gap on H4, and on the lower time frame, like 15-minute time frame, I can see that the another smaller fair value gap with the LVN. I can use my model. I create a model called GLVN model, which means I can use the gas and the low volume knot to execute a trade, to identify a trade, and to wait for the trade to set up. And the entry on the stop loss is very valid. And I just target on the previous H4 fair value gap. And one thing that the one very crucial thing that makes this trade becomes a losing trade is I execute a trade on the bullish fair value gap with the trend of the price will continue to go higher to create a high low and keep going onto the uptrend. But on the uptrend the candle of the beginning of the market open on the Tokyo session around the 7th August 2025 have created a doji candle, and the next candle on the Tokyo section around 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. morning section on GMT plus 7 create a bearish fair value gap. And this is the reason why I can lose this trade, because based on the strategy, based on the model, when the price on a trend create another gap that has the opposite direction, this could signal for a reversal of the market. And the lowest, the nearest or the newest, the nearest or the newest fair value gap is the most important. So by so I can see that even I don't they have two solutions for to solve the problem of this trade. Is firstly, on I can no trade and no trade because this create a favor gap on the next trade in the future. I can gain this experience. I can rather not take a trade or wait for the market to retrace to the H for fair value gap that create on the around Asian session. That's it. So if I look at the trade more clearly, I the best things that I can do, I don't have any trade, and when don't have any trade, I can save a lot of money. I can save the money rather than making money. I can save money rather than losing it. So this is the experience, and this is just a setup in the process of the trade. I have a good risk management. I know how much I lose, where to lose, and when I lose, I accept the market. Don't go on my beyond. This is the key thing. So just gain this experience and gain this lesson and move on. This is the part of trading process. Thank you.